How can we use this graph to estimate the cost for 450 kilowatt hours? Well, it makes sense to, we don't have 450 on the graph. We're going to assume that it kind of carries on in the same way. And I'm actually going to use this 200 kilowatt hours because it perfectly goes through this point. You could do 150 multiplied by 3, but it's harder to read this bit of the graph. And the closer you get to the axis, the more error you're potentially gonna have. So we can do it from this. 200 kilowatt hours is £25. Let's work out what 100 would be. That would be £12.50, which we could potentially have read off the graph. So 50, I'd have to have it again. It's going to be £6.25. And then overall, it's going to be, for 450, it's going to be 2 lots of 200. It's going to be 25 plus 25. That's going to be 400 plus £6.25. So £56.25. I think that's pretty accurate. Company B charges 14.3 pence per kilowatt hour of electricity used. If we plot it on the same graph, which line would be steeper? Explain how you know. So we've got for a hunt. So we've got 14 point. Let's compare. We've got that 100 kilowatt hours was £12.50, and that's going to mean that 1 kilowatt hour, I would divide that by 100, and it would actually be 12.5 pence. So this one is cheaper, and you can see on the graph that's why 100 it goes through 12.5. The company B, it would be up here, it would be 14. That's 14, so it would be up here somewhere. It would look a bit like this. It's not perfect, but so company B would have the steeper line because it costs more per kilowatt hour. I think I've shown enough here. I've shown a calculation, I've even drawn a line, and I've written the correct answer in the conclusion.